Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Hi, welcome to Wednesday. First things first, we have 4 new followers, so I'm going to go ahead and replay all of the notifications for those. And yeah, while we go through those, the goal for today is pretty much just to continue the story. On Monday, we did a lot of optional content grinding. We spent pretty much the entire stream just delving through the Centra ruins. We got the Tonberry summon, and we are supposed to go to Adia's house and figure out what's going on with everything that happened at the end of Disc 2. It also just so happens that I forgot what I was talking about. But yes, I'm planning to get a lot of story content done today. I frankly don't remember most of what happens for Disc 3, so it's going to be fresh in my memory as well. But without further ado, let's get started. As always, you are free to tell me if there is any issues with the audio, and to let me know if things are too loud or too quiet. But I think that for the most part, we have fixed most of the technical issues. Let us begin. Continuing the story at the start of Disc 3. This place gives me some flashbacks to killing way too many Tonberries. Let's fly the magic school bus. So we're going to head off to the southern continent. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. We are 5 followers away from the affiliate status. As far as I'm aware, there's not a lot of things that change with the affiliate status. I think that you can start giving bits as donations, and then also I can play advertisements if I want to. Which I might do at the end of streams. I think it's, I talked to a friend of mine who actually has a decent number of followers on Twitch, and I think that if you have regular viewers and stream literally every day, it pays out like $50 every 3 months. So it's not worth doing it all. I would just be doing it for the novelty of being able to do it and messing with the system. But I definitely don't want to have ads on the main channel, I think, while we're playing the game. That would be miserable, and that's not what we're here for. Save the game again. I don't know why. So yeah, Sorceress Adia is waiting for us at the orphanage, and we're going to have a conversation. Here it is. The ruins of where we used to grow up. The ruins of where we grew up. People seem nervous. Zal just flat out says that he's nervous. Renoa is still in a coma. Yes. Renoa is still in a coma. And Sorceress Adia seems friendly now. Of course Sid is here. Many thanks for your hard work. Are you angry with me? I don't blame you. I run away in times of trouble. I was in a no-win situation. Your defeat would be the very end of you, but your victory would mean losing my wife. I couldn't bear to face either outcome. Is stream supposed to show chat because it's not? It is supposed to show chat. I'm guessing that that's not working. It's been a little bit finicky for some time now. I don't know what's going on with that. Let me go ahead and open up Streamlabs and get a new reference URL. Should just take a few moments. Log in. Yeah, it's been not working the last stream or two every blue moon, and I think now it's just completely broken. Redirecting. Chat box. Close. Click to copy. And properties, replace, hit OK. And I'm gonna just test. Weird. Okay, that's just not working for some reason. Hi! We're currently troubleshooting technical issues. If I switch to this screen, it works. So I don't know what's going on. What if I copy this URL? And... okay, now Final Fantasy VIII's broken. I promise I've done this before. What if I paste that here? Strange. Well, this sucks. Why is this not working? Test 2? Test 2. Alright, that's annoying. No, that's not the right image. Because the donations are working. If I replay one of these, yeah, that's working fine. What if I move this up here? Oh boy. Are you sure you yes. The only thing I know how to do is to do another URL link and just delete this one. I guess I can try that. Remove. Yes. This might be something, if I can't get it working too quickly, that we just fix on another stream. Test 3. Okay, that works. Cool. Yep, it just needed to be deleted and redone. So, we're going to move you back to where you're supposed to live. Hooray! Yeah. Problem, it's too small. I mean, I can fix that by increasing the font size, I believe. Yeah, we'll put it on 60. And then test 4. Cool. Hi! Hello! That might be wrong, but I would like to continue with the stream for a bit. The stream side quest is alright too? Yeah. Let's try 50. Save settings. Cool. I have the control panel open. I can just change it on the fly. H. Okay. That's just gonna have to work for right now. And then if I click on Final Fantasy VIII, it should recapture. Yep. Okay. And then I think that's actually too small. So go ahead and stretch this out just a tiny little bit. Cool. That's close enough to what it was before. I want to try and stretch it out so it fits the entire side screen sometime. I just don't know how to do that. Okay. Back to the story. Sid is lamenting the fact that the Edea was his wife and is supposed to die. Please forgive Edea. Well, we don't really know what's going on with her at the moment. And this place looks completely different from when we saw it in the flashback. Kiragas. Cool. We already have like 500 of those. 600 actually. Here we are. It's good to see you, Rose. We're gonna go talk to Sorceress Edea. Urbexing an abandoned cottage. My children, please forgive me. And we feel the same way. We fought knowing you were our matron, that it was the only choice we had. You were magnificent. However, it is not over yet. At any time, I may... You may what? Finish that sentence. I have been possessed all this time. I was at the mercy of sorceress Ultimecia. Ultimecia is a sorceress from the future. A sorceress many generations ahead of our time. Ultimecia's objective is to find Alone. She is after her power. I knew Alone very well. Ultimecia is a very fearful sorceress. Her heart is filled with anger and hate. There was no way I was going to let Ultimecia get a hold of Alone. The only thing I could do was surrender my soul to Ultimecia and lose control of my mind. Goals! That was the only way I could save Alone. And the end result was... the sorceress that appeared in Galbadia was in fact Ultimecia, inside my shell. Interesting. Who knows when she may be possessed again. Ultimecia has yet to achieve her goal. I believe she may use my body again to carry out her plans. I may have to face you in battle once again. I ask for your support. Have you all heard of Sorceress Adele before? She was the ruler of Esthar during the Sorceress War. There's been no news about her since. The Galbadians must have thought I was the sorceress who received Sorceress Adele's powers. However, that is not the case. I received the powers of the previous sorceress at the age of 5. I believe Sorceress Adele is still alive, and that Ultimecia released my body in order to use the body of Sorceress Adele. Interesting. Sorceress Adele is the type who will not hesitate to use her powers for her own selfish desires. Should Sorceress Ultimecia from the future bequeath her anger and hatred onto Adele, their power would be unimaginable. And that's the end of that question. So, Adia, if we're taking her at her word, is being possessed by a sorceress who hails from the future. And the sorceress apparently has the ability to possess people. I can't talk to these people. In fact, I think I can't talk to any of them anymore. Here's our money, though. Thank you, Sid. I have a feeling if I try to go off screen, there might be more dialogue. I've heard enough. I understand that listening to what the matron has to say is important, but Rinoa... What's wrong with Rinoa? The girl in the light blue. I remember vaguely what happened to her. And she didn't move. Did Rinoa die? No! I don't think I can be of any help. I understand how you feel, but you are in a position of leadership. The other students at the garden have a right to know about the outcome of the battle and what's to come. Get back to the garden and report the information. Everyone fought. But, that isn't something a leader should say. Damn, Sid. You're just making the student do your job for you. first time we met was the day I became a seed. We met again in Timber. So they're having a conversation about Ultimecia, and all that Squall can think about is Renoa. Ultimecia wants it to send her consciousness from this period further into the past. So since Sorceress Ultimecia is capable of possessing people in the past, she's looking for a loan so that she can look further back into the past and possess someone there for some reason. She's traveling backwards through time via possession. And there's just time compression. What is this? So while Squall is thinking about Renoa, they're talking about what Ultimecia is wanting to achieve. It's time magic. Past, present, and future get compressed. What's going to happen to the world? Why do something like that? I can't even imagine a world where time is compressed. Yo, Squall. You're not even listening. So basically all we have to do is prevent Ultimecia from getting a hold of a loan. We have to let everyone know. Hey, we're worried about Renoa too, you know? Forget it. You just can't think about anything else. So we just learned a lot of new information. And that about covers the update. Our task at hand is to find a loan, then we'll deal with Ultimecia. I believe that a loan is on the White Seed ship. I wonder where it could be. Be prepared for a battle at any time. And Sorceress Adia is back at her home. Just leave her alone. She's just gonna chill in those ruins? That doesn't sound like a good time. At least, like, let her, like, give her a tent or something. Cool. So I happen to know where the White Sea ship is. We are ready to go. Who's coming with us? We'll take Quistis and Irvine still, probably. And how is everyone today? While we go find the White Seed ship. And how's the plot revelations treating your brain? Time compression. Past, present, and future all combined into one moment. Blah. Sounds convenient. Somehow I'm kind of able to piece this stuff together from what I've already seen. Yeah. There's a lot of melodrama in this game, and a lot of it's explained to you very slowly so you can get to know the characters. It's a very slice-of-life drama game. And I'm glad you're catching up and enjoying the VODs. So if I remember correctly, I think the White Seed ship is somewhere in these random crevices. Oh, I have a demi-draw point. No, we don't need it anymore. But I don't quite remember. I do remember people getting frequently stuck in this part of the game. Because they can't find it. But I believe it's somewhere down in this area. So we're gonna just wander around the world map. I am very excited to learn more about these characters. Hell yeah! There's already been a lot of exposition that's happened. And I can't wait for you to catch up on it. So we have to find where Alone is. Where Alone? We have to find Where Alone. Narrowing the field of view to like 30 helps make the world seem bigger. Yeah, that's also true. Where Alone? I don't know, we're gonna find out today. Today we're gonna find out Where Alone. I forgot you could do this. Just drive it with the camera facing forward. Alright. I, for one, don't know where alone. And just hop down here. Now, thankfully, we are in 2025. If we get stuck, we can look up a guide. I'm probably not going to do that. I bet as soon as we find where alone, it's going to become when alone. Just, that's the rest of the game. We just iterate through all 5 questions. Who, what, when, where, and why. Blah, blah. I actually don't quite remember where the seed ship is. There might be a dialogue of some sort that we are going to have to figure out how to trigger. Oh, that makes it seem like it's going way faster than it actually is. Look at that. Look at how fast it looks when you're going from the side. And then you pivot to front view and it's like, actually, oh, it's this slow. I wonder if it's just lagging, if that's what's going on. I don't know. Yeah, we're looking around. All I remember is that she is somewhere on the southern part of the map. Ba, 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 ba. There's the desert that we were thinking about trying to check out. I don't think there's any avenue to get here. Also, there's a cactus here. I wonder what that is. Wait a minute. There's a beach here. Hold on a moment. Oh, there's like no way to actually... Wait. There's a pathway through here. I don't think there's anything we actually care about here. But it's here. So I'm going to check one more place. And if Alone's not there, I'm going to go into the garden. I'm going to talk to a bunch of people. And just try to figure out where Alone. Where Alone? All this time. The question of like the last 10 hours has been where Alone. Is Alone maybe here? Ba ba ba. It doesn't look like Alone's here. We're looking for the ship that took her away all those hours ago. So we're just going to rub our faces on the southern continent a bit more. And then we're going to start asking around. And then if nobody in the garden seems to know, I think we might head off to Fisherman's Horizon to try and find her. What if I zoom the camera out? I don't think I can do that. Yeah, you can't zoom the camera out on the garden for some reason. Alright, she doesn't appear to be anywhere close by. Oh. That's uncomfortable. Where could she be? Okay, we're gonna do a lap around the garden. Try to figure out where she's at. Maybe someone on the Grapevine rumor mill knows. Hello, you. Eepy. We'll start with the second floor. Big yawn, yeah. We fought against Galbadia and won. We did it. Oh, everyone's still talking about when we fought the garden. I suppose it did just kind of happen recently. We just killed so many tonberries that time started to blend together and compress. I can just imagine Quistastrap fighting for you. You've defeated 85 enemies, but I don't even care about you. Cool. Oh, Selfie's at the terminal. Look at her. I didn't know that they would just do stuff when you weren't looking. It gives you a lot of the info about Garden. It's really cool. Yeah, we were looking at that yesterday. So we have no idea where we're going. Just that there is a giant thing we're looking for. Emergency exit? We use that. That goes to a slide. This is where the seed ship showed up. I get the feeling nobody's going to really be of use here to help us out. So yeah, we now know why... We now know why alone. We don't know where alone, but we know why alone. Somebody gave me these cards. Cool. Enjoy your triple triad addiction. Why alone is because of time compression. Alright. I'm gonna go talk to everybody in all the places. And then we're gonna look around a little bit again, because there's a chance I might have missed it, or that it will spawn if we've talked to the right person. And then if we still can't find them, I'd like to check out Fisherman's Horizon again and see if we can't come up with a new dialogue of some sort. And then here's Renoa. You feel so cold. Are you going to be like this forever? Isn't there anything I can do? You were so full of life. And now you don't even make a sound. I want to hear your voice. Aww. This is like talking to a wall. Call back! Renoa, call my name. Aww. Oh. We're bringing party members with us for the flashback sequence. Huh. What's going on here, I wonder? Who is who? I suppose we should bring Selfie for once. She's been on the bench for a little bit. Why the heck do I have to do this? Because we have no money. Fucking mood. Alright, I'm sorry. So it's kind of my fault that we stayed at the hotel so often. But I'm not cut out to be an actor. We know you're really excited. Everyone take your positions. So we're on a photo shoot or movie set of some kind. The heck am I supposed to do? And Ward can't speak. As long as we make some money. What kind of costume is this? No complaining. Look at Laguna in the night outfit. Not bad. And this is your co-star playing the part of the sorceress. Hi, nice to meet you. All we need now is someone to play the dragon. I wonder who that's going to be. Hey, you two back there. The guy playing the dragon is sick. Do you think you could put on the dragon costume and just kind of walk down here? I'll pay you. I guess so. More money for us. Just stand over there. So Laguna is taken to acting to try and make up some money that he doesn't have. Honestly, kind of lucky. Okay, people, here we go. Scene 12. Action. This is not how I expected this flashback to go. Sir Knight, save me from the wicked dragon. I don't know what I expected, but it's not this. Getting all nervous here. And what's with this gun blade? Haven't used one of these since training. Just put in some voiceovers. Bring on the dragon. Come on. Here we go. Wow. What a lifelike dragon costume. Just like the real thing. And Karis and Ward are taking this seriously. Looks like the real thing. Good acting, Spiral. Sorry, I'm late. Is this thing real? I'm getting out of here. It's all yours. I must bid you farewell. Don't just leave me here. Uh-oh. The gun blade. S to defend. Oh, it's like you have to hold the button down. Alright, let's go. Oh, how do I... There we go. Sorry, Spiral, you're kind of misbehaving. I love the ragtime music. This is kind of turned into like a bully Spiral stream, and I'm all about it. I thought we were acting. Hi, AZ. You picked a hell of a scene to walk into. Alright. The controller has some input delay, which makes this a little rough. Oh, I've been watching since the beginning? Good. I'm gonna just do one more attack. Oh, I'm dead. Not yet. We don't give up on this stream. Okay, so you caught the time compression plot point. Good. Alright, take two. This music is beautiful. I love it. There's a lot of lag between attacks. It's not instant at all. It feels very Dark Souls. Spiral's like, I want my fire breath back. Come on, hit me. Laguna can't have it? That's true. We are in the past. You do still have your fire breath. Why aren't you using it? Are you being nice? I'm just here for the acting money. Hey, if you put in a good performance, you get a bonus, right? Alright. Now's my chance. Run. Oh, she's not happy about that. You didn't think it would be that easy, did you? Did you call me? Of course, Ward lands on his ass. Here. Time to kick some dragon butt. Hold on a second. I want to make sure that, is this thing real? Is this microphone on? Yeah, let's, equip our Guardian Forces, maybe. That might be a good idea. That outfit change? Yeah! Selfie did it earlier, too, actually, which is really funny. Remember in the Nissel base when Selfie just, like, flashbanged into her actual outfit? Raise Spirit, Junction Magic. Oh, this is supposed to be Selfie. That's right. Go a different Guardian Force then. Who has... Actually, Siren. Yeah, Siren will be good here. Spirit 20, Magic 20. Oh, we have 2 Guardian Forces. That's illegal. We can't do that. Only this. Okay. And then, I guess I can put Kiraga's on my magic. It'll be fine for a bit, probably. Thundaga's is more, though. Yeah, let's do that. And then we have Elemental Status if we want. I don't care about it. I am okay with letting this ragtime music play for a little bit. Alright, you got your stuff. And then you are a physical attacker. I believe you are Zell? You are Zell. Get those Zell levels up. And then Junction to Magic. Love having to fix my magic every time we have a flashback sequence. Oh hey, so look at that. So now that we have 100 Kiragas, we put this on hit points. We have 3,490 hit points. I feel like this needs to be film graded black and white sped up. Alright. Holy shit. Yeah, hi, welcome to why we were looking for mugs and status refinements. We're getting to the point where things are going to get a bit silly with stats. The problem is that we have to junction our Kiragas for that, and we kind of use those, so... that will be our backup plan, because this can be a pretty difficult fight. Alright. Spiral, let's do the second scene of the film. Come on, we're both broke, we need it. We can get a commission together with this money. Man with the machine gun, let's go! Who's ready to throw some anchors with our 3,000 hit point? Physical attacker. I think this is still just the level... attack. I think this is still like the level 19 dragon that we found earlier last stream. Couldn't steal. If we stole a second Inferno thing, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Here's a Siren. Distract the dragon with beautiful things. Let's go. They like shinies, right? Holy shit, a woman? Same! Same, though. Who put a woman here? Okay, now mugger. What magic do you have? What magic does Ruby have, I wonder? Dragon is distracted? Yeah. I don't have the Gunblade crit, so I'm doing less. And then you need to start casting Blizzaros. Cool. Poke you. 255. Do we have any of it? Oh, we stole 2 Inferno Fangs! Hey, we got both of your front teeth. Do I still have Demise? I don't think it's on this character. Ow. Alright, yeah, hi, your, your surgery came early. Sorry. Here, put some ice on it. That's like 40 flares, actually. Things I was needing to get those pulled. We're friends here. I think. Friends attack each other sometimes, right? With combat. As long as there's RPG music in the background, it's okay. Right, you go get that anchor. Little sparring match. Yeah! That's why you're not casting your actual ow, it hurts fire breath. I want to just see if the gravity magic works on this monster or not. And Schubert says hi. Yeah, just a friendly sparring match. We're just summoning eldritch beings to throw black snowballs at each other, I guess? I don't think this is snow. We'll just pretend. Sorry if the snowball's a little big. Okay, damn, that does work. It's not a lot of hit points, though. Just keep chewing through it. And then freeze. And blah. I just have that mental image of Ward running to get the anchor in prison, but it's a mop. Still. I still think of that when I see him now. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to like 5,000 damage. Blah. So I think we had to have done this flashback sequence before the White Seed ship will spawn, and I'm kind of glad that I went to talk to the infirmary. That was not planned. I was genuinely clueless on what we were supposed to be doing. It's probably going to be like that for the rest of this 3. And there it goes. Nice acting, nice acting. A+. We'll fix it in post. Some Billy points. Learned move 5. Hell yeah. There's a lot of dragons around here, apparently. So we are running. What is that? Gravity magic gotta feel good as fuck. Ultimate weighted blanket. Oh yeah! Oh, that feels cozy. It's like 5,000 damage worth of comfort damage. You just fell asleep. I can't disconnect. What is this connect thing? Is it you, Squall? Connect is just what I call it. It's when I use my special power. Oh, I must be asleep. That's why I can't control it. Oh! So, Elone is talking to us while we're doing the flashback. I'm sorry, Squall. Just let me use your spirit for a little while longer. Let me go back. She isn't here either. What happened to this Elone? Okay, so what question is that? Is that how Elone? She was kidnapped by Esther soldiers. I've been traveling, trying all I can to get inside Esther, but they're looking for a successor to Esther Sorceress Adele. Exactly. Is she your daughter? No, but she's cute, and I wish I could hear her voice. Squall's like, I want to hear Renoa's voice. Aww. It's something that matter. It's just the fairies. Based? I don't care if it's in the past or what. I want to hear Renoa. I want to see Renoa. That way there might be a chance to save her. You can't change the past. I just found that out. When I was kidnapped, Uncle Laguna went on a journey to find me. Because he did, Uncle Laguna wasn't able to be by Rain's side when she died. Rain wanted to show Laguna her newborn baby. She kept calling out, so no matter what, I wanted Laguna to stay in the village. I can't make it back to that moment. It didn't work. And I can only send you inside someone I've met before. I'm sorry, Squall. I'm about to disconnect. I'll try again to speak to you this way. I want to hear Renoa's voice. I can see you if we go back in time, maybe even change things. Alone. Can you hear me? Send me back to the moment Renoa went into a coma. I know she's on the White Seed ship. Maybe Adia would know the whereabouts of the ship. Then I can see alone. Alright. So we're gonna go ask Adia where the ship is. A lot of new plot points happening. Aggressively throws a weighted blanket at you for 5,000 damage. Okay, we're gonna go to the third floor. And I think we're already near Adia's house. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. I feel you. I feel you. I see you. Alright. Let's go talk to Adia again. So Irvine is kind of a weak party member at the moment, and I'm wondering if there's anything I can do to fix that. Hey Adia, we have a question for you. Berserks aren't really cutting it. Oh, it just removed all of my guardian forces, didn't it? Yeah, it kind of did. Okay. Something to keep in mind going forward. You had... Oh! We need to summon Bartholom. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna get into one random encounter to show off the new Guardian Force. So we're gonna save the game, and then we're gonna summon Bartholom. Beep beep. Run in circles. Let's do a little fighting. A Jelly, perfect. Let's summon the Guardian Force that we spent 2 hours grinding for. Also, Quistis does not have a Guardian Force either. That is one of the annoying parts of the flashback sequences, unfortunately. Bartholom, come stab someone for me, please. I guess Squall has item. Never mind. We need to fix our junctions. We need to fix our junctions really bad, actually. I exploded. We're gonna probably keep Zell out of the party for a while. Okay, new summon, Chef's Knife. Hide my face, hide the UI. Doink. So that's that summon. We doinked him. We won't be seeing a lot of him. We will probably need to grind some of the shop encounters for some time if we get the chance. But he just doinks people. That's his thing. He's a doinker. Alright, what did you have? I think it was Shiva? Although we could do some leveling on Marcus, actually. I think that would be good. Junction some strengths to something. So yeah, we're gonna probably do the thing where we just put Kuraka on our stats, and we have Asunyas on hit points. And then, Irvine, you need a useful Guardian Force. That is not Bartholom. So... I guess we have Lux that we can junction to and get some learning on that, but there's no defensive stats, and we were using Pandemonium, who has some useful things to learn. Go ahead and put Berserks on you, and then we're gonna go through Squall. You need to have Dark Side again, so you can actually deal some damage. And we're just gonna go through and check our Guardian Force junctions real quick and make sure everyone's learning something useful. So you're learning Vitality 20%. That's good. You're pretty much capped on learning stuff. You just learned to move Find, which is very useful. Put you on Status Medicine Refinement. HP 20, HP 40. And Cover. I think you're going to learn the hit point junction so that you can be a defensive... And then I'm going to start learning the Encounter Half and Encounter None abilities in the off chance that we decide to use it. Haven't used you all game. Haven't really used you all game either. Although I should probably put this on one of my spellcasters because we do have some things we need to learn on this. Actually, who does Quistis currently have junctioned? What are you learning? Okay. High Magic Refine. Med Data. What is this? Doubles the effect of medicine. We don't need that. And you're learning Familiar, which is good. So, who does Quistis have junctioned? Marcus. Okay. I think I'm going to actually throw Leviathan on Quistis for a bit. That's what makes sense to me. Ramen. I'm like looking for their actual names and they don't have them. Alright. So you're gonna train up Leviathan so that they're a bit more useful. You're gonna learn Magic Junction and then support Magic Refinement. And then you'll kind of be a healer. And then I think that she has... Yeah, she can Junction Magic to Spirit. If I can actually do the commands correctly. We'll throw some Asunyas on that. Although I could get 75 magic resistance, I'm going to refrain. I don't need to abuse the game that hard that quickly. And then save. Sorted. Let's go talk to Adia. Oh, I didn't re-enable my face. I know it's not real, but it adds to the stream. Alright. Where alone? They are very cautious. They would never remain in one place for long. However, they seem to have taken a liking to Centra's landscape. Cool. Please take with you this letter that I wrote. Okay, so they were not going to spawn until we got that dialogue. Got it. Now we can go to where they're at. They are in the Centra Inlands, and we have a letter saying that we're not evil people. I wonder what the letter says. Can we look at it? No. We can look at our missiles, though. We have missiles. Okay. Suppose there's no, like, key item. Oh, wait, there's a magazine here. Timber Maniacs. I don't know what those do. I just like reading them when I see them. Doink! It's a fun summon. I'm excited to get the rest of these summons in this game. I think we have 4 more to go, and for one of them I'm going to have to do some homework and write down the materials we need on a piece of paper. Because they are not intuitive to get. It's not too hard, it's just we need a lot of very specific things. It's kind of like the... It feels like those rumors that you heard of when you were really into the Game Boy stuff, where they just said, okay, you have to do like this very obscure specific series of commands, and then you get the thing, except it's real. Okay, so we now got confirmation that the seed ship is somewhere in one of these little Centra area things. And we don't quite know where. So we're gonna do the thing again where we rub our face on... Oh, it's right over there. Look at that! I stumble a sentence and we find them. Maybe I should stutter more often. I could have sworn I just saw them. Am I blind? They were just here. Field of view problems. I think I did find some tech, though, with the garden, and that if I hold the shoulder button down, it might rotate faster. Maybe? Possibly? Where are they? I just saw them. I just saw them. I just saw them. I am going insane. I'm actually hallucinating. Alright. Oh! There they are. The White Seed Ship. I have said the phrase white seed more than I would have liked to in this playthrough. But that is what they are called. And so we meet again. My name is Squall. We're seeds from Balam Garden. I'd like to speak to your leader. Phrasing. I'm in charge. State your business. Depending on what you say, we may ask you to leave immediately. I want to see alone. Adia told us that you would be here. And she is no longer under Sorcemus Ultimisia's control. So you can tell us where alone. Thank you for coming, but we have no reason to believe you. Please leave. Squall, you have a letter? Please lead with that. Please lead with the fact that you have a letter. Oh, there's kids aboard. Please, there's nothing I can tell you. Okay, so we gotta go, like, do the thing that we were supposed to do 5 seconds ago. Wow, long time no s- Oh, it's Watts! Holy shit, it's Watts! And Zone! How's it going? These are the people from the resistance movement. Everybody doing good? After you guys left, the Galbadian buttheads came after us. I was sure we were goners, sir. All you were doing was whining like a baby. We're gonna die, we're gonna die. And look who jumped first. I don't see how these wackos keep surviving. How's Renoa? She went unconscious after the fight. I don't know what happened. You son of a bitch! What did I say? I told you to take care of her. You pathetic, lying scumbag. Easy, sir. She's not dead. You just don't know what's wrong with her. Squall would never give up on her. Am I right? We came here to get alone because there's a new evil force after her. If we can get them together, maybe we can get Renoa back. All we have to do is free Timber together. Don't worry. Alright, but I'm going to say it one more time. If something happens to Renoa again, I swear. Cool. So about that letter that we were given that we never gave to anybody. Here. This is Matron's writing. Ever since we were little, we called her Matron also. Fortunately, everything turned out well. Adia is no longer evil. She remembers... She's back to her old self again, the kind of matron that we remember. Thank you. We owe you and Balam Garden much. Even our salute is the same. Oh, we found some holy. Wow, that's rare magic. 12 holies on Quistis. Also, I am going to put draw on Squall while I remember. So it says in the letter you're looking for Alone. Yes, where Alone? I'm sorry. Alone's no longer here. Okay, well, where Alone? Remember when we picked her up from your garden? After that, we headed east to try and get away from Adia and Galbadia. Before long, we encountered the Galbadian fleet. They pursued us in full force. Luckily, we were able to escape, but then our ship broke down. There was no way we were going to let the Galbadians take Alone. And then an Esther ship appeared. A battle began between them, and we were caught in the middle of it. And then something strange happened. Suddenly, an Esther ship came up beside us, and Esther's soldiers came aboard. They had told us to get aboard their ship. I'm gonna itch my ear real quick. Of course, we refused. We didn't trust them. And the battle became more intense. Soon they were forced to leave our ship. As their ship pulled away, Alone yelled something out. And then she jumped onto their ship. It wasn't like her at all. To this day, I don't understand why she did that. After that, Esther's fleet withdrew from the battle and fled. After they left, well, it's a long story. After our ship is fully repaired, we plan to go to Esther. Sorry, Squall, we couldn't protect her. So Alone is in Esther. Cool. Now we know where Alone. Have you decided on a destination? Esther. Xenophobic Esther. Terrain's not really suited for flying the garden. Okay, anyways, do it. It's literally hidden away by the mountains. That's why they're called the Silent Country. Okay. The soldiers give me the creeps. Yes. So I happen to know how to get to Esther. We get to Esther by going through Fisherman's Horizon. And so that is where we are going to go. And thus the wild goose chase continues. Disc 3. Where alone? Forget where alone. Where exit? Where do I leave? I think it's this way? No, this is... Maybe this is the exit. Okay. Off we go. Off to Fisherman's Horizon. Where alone? Where are we? That's just the question of the day. Can one of the moderators please ban the bots for me? It is time for your daily bot banning. I need to get a bot set up. Like, really badly. Oh, so look at that. It's on the other side. Over here. I guess we're going around. Okay, I'm gonna ban the bot real quick. You do not belong here. Ban. Cool. And back to the stream. Blah. Ba ba ba. We got all of the optional content that I think we can do with the garden out of the way. Minus one particular thing that we might be able to do. Maybe, perhaps. Yeah, they don't show up for me either. I think it's just because I'm using Streamlabs. But yeah, I was thinking about Shumi Village. Is that coming up? It might be. I might actually go ahead and do that, now that you mention it. I wasn't sure what order I wanted to do all of the content in, but Shumi Village would be a good place. Since we are going to Esther, it would be a good thing to talk about, or do, before we get there. Good call. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drive to the northernmost continent, and we're going to check out Shumi Village. We've also been getting some late game magic randomly. We found a holy draw. I think we had some full lives already. We got some Kuragas. We're starting to kind of round the party out. And you saw what happened when we put Kuraga junctions on our health. It jumped up to 3,000. The game is starting to get to the point where we're going to start breaking it a bit. So yes, thank you for the suggestion. We will go to Shumi Village. Okay, but what is this continent here? Have I been here? This one that's pure ice? Oh, that is Shumi Village. Okay, I have not been here. For some reason I thought it was on the same continent as Trabia was. It doesn't look like there's any beaches here. And so we're going to keep looking. That is not the direction I was wanting to go. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. Worst case scenario, I think we can just hop the landmass, but I'm not sure. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's now Shumi Village, the place that Norg comes from. But first I want to do one random encounter just to see if there's anything new here. It doesn't look like it. So we're gonna just hit them a bunch. Blade Slice. Okay, just do some physical attacks. Although I did draw a new magic. Those horses are pretty. Yeah! We've seen them a couple times during this playthrough. They have little curved horns, and we can steal them and break them off and do all kinds of terrible things to them. So we drew 12 holies. Here's what this spell looks like. We're getting to the fun magic. Here's holy. $622 damage. Ow. It's not a lot, but it's the most damage we've seen on Quistis, who's not really a spellcaster. You can start to get some numbers up on them, and these are hitting a lot harder than I remember them being. You couldn't steal. It died. I feel like if you tried to ride on the back of one of these things, they would just stab you. Alright. Looks like the same enemies that we've seen already. Oh, absolutely? Yeah. Don't raid spiky creatures, it's not a good time. Here we are. Shumi Village. Real quick. I am going... I think Siren... Yeah, okay. I'm going to put in a move find ability on Selphie, which lets us find hidden save and draw points, because I think there's a very good draw point here. It's time to see the people from which Nord came. Welcome to Shumi Village. If you wish to go to the village, take the front elevator to the bottom level. There are precious spells at this draw point. You must pay if you wish to draw from it. Do you wish to use the draw point? For each draw, we charge 5,000 gil in advance. It's non-refundable. So we have to pay to draw magic from this. Sure. Go right ahead. I wonder what it is. Ultima. Who will draw? We'll let Quistis draw them. Stocked 9 Ultimas. Look at that. We have 9 Ultimas in our inventory now. So if I go to Junction... So 9 Ultimas... Our base is 11, and this is 19, so 9 Ultimas is 8 magic. One of these is like 1 point of magic. We get 1 point per spell. So with 100 of these, it's plus 100 to our stat. Powerful magic. And we will cast that in battle at some point. Please have a seat. Welcome to Shumi Village. You have been specially permitted to be here. The elevator will reach the village entrance shortly. Please exit through the door. This is the comfiest elevator I have ever seen. Can I just say that? How cozy this elevator looks? Imagine being able to sit in a fucking stool as you go down an elevator with like a rug carpet. So we're underground, but it doesn't really look like it. These little mushroom-looking metal huts. This music. I could sleep in that elevator? Same. This music sounds familiar. Can you see me? Hold on a second. Overcome difficulties with effort and ingenuity. That's the Shumi way. Will you be spending the night? Yes. It's very comfy here. What is this? Hmm? We click the music player and it changed the music. A little spinning fish in the center of the room. I'm assuming all of these lights turn off when you go to bed. Very cozy here. Norg left such a bad first impression. But it's so nice here. Our salary. We went down a rank for taking a detour. Oh well. Hello, welcome. Specialist is surprised they let you in. Usually only merchants are permitted. This is our negotiation table, where we exchange minerals with outside traders. Of course. You think we built a village 323 meters underground just for fun? Of course we mine minerals. There was a little fun in it. Mostly we're here to exploit the earth. The store area is locked. Oh, that's a fun... I love that panorama effect. Hey look, it's a Moomba! Oh, it makes a little noise. It won't let us pass. Just take that design in for a second. So the Moomba won't let us in. There's a frog. Timber Maniacs. Just read it. Don't know what they do. Just read them. It's a Shumi washing dishes. You're an outsider. Most of us don't have a good impression with the outside world. But Artisans knows there are some good things about it. Once an artisan stopped by a hopelessly foul wasteland. We have the same souls, artisans and Shumis. That alone makes your world worthy. Since then, the artisans have had a major influence on my work. Take a look at this, for example. Oh, it's a little car. Take a look at this, for example. And another. You made all these little cars. You said you were an artisan. It's a great honor. Artisan would like to visit those artisans again someday. Look at all the little cars he made. Little shelf for robots. You should check out Renoa's train model. Does Renoa have a train model? I didn't see it. Hold on, I want to do that before I do that part. Where? Where'mst? She had one. I was just referring to it. I bet the artist. Oh, yeah. The shitty on purpose train model. I remember what you're talking about. All right, what's in here? It's a little workshop. Busy, busy. Wait a minute. We know who that is. That looks like Laguna. You know Master Laguna? Sort of. This is the Laguna lore. Long ago, a Moomba found this man lying near our village, covered with blood, and carried him to our village. It appeared that he had slipped and fallen off a cliff. We took care of him until his wounds were healed. Optional content, by the way. You have to come here to learn what happened after he jumped off the cliff. If you wish to know more about Master Laguna, you should go talk to the Elder. Sculptor insists that when you speak to him, it will please the Elder. Okay. For a foreigner, you have a big heart. There's so much optional story content in this game. Sculptor will tell the Moomba guarding the entrance to let you pass. You raise Moombas in this village? Moomba is one of the final forms that we Shumis take. Final form. Excluding the ones qualified to become elders, all Shumis evolve at a certain stage of our lives. We become what is in our hearts. Jealous. Often, those who fail to become honorable elders turn into Moombas. The passionate ingenuity in their hearts gives rise to the red hair. See, red is the color of passion. It's common knowledge. Are you worried about becoming a beast? How dare you call them beasts? Oh, Selfie! Why did I bring Selfie? What did you call them? Beasts? Do you not see their noble features, their gem-like eyes, their bright red hair symbolizing passion, their spectacular hair signifying power, their soothing, adorable cries, their mighty hands with incredible strength, and their proud postures demanding respect? Everything about them is great. Bunny is passionate. Hell yeah. Okay, alright. You and your big mouth, Selfie. I take it back. Bringing Selfie was the best idea. Throw some Firagas on Questus. Alright. Anyway, please go sell the other. Sure can. We're off to see the Elder of Shumi Village. Aw, stood up and did a little noise. And found some Blizzakas. We'll throw those on Selfie. So cute, yeah. So what you're telling me is that what is in the Shumi's hearts is they all want to become furries. Got it. Honestly, same. We appreciate your coming forward. Since you have come here, you must know Master Laguna. Allow us to talk about them for a moment. It was about 17 years ago we found him injured. He was on his way to Esther to save a girl named Alone. Hey, we're going there. Who had been abducted by Esther soldiers. Interesting. So she's in Esther, but she was abducted by them as a child. He stayed here for a short while until his injuries healed. During his stay, he tried to teach a Moomba how to speak. Why? He told me that they felt sorry for the Moombas because they don't know any words. I believe that Moombas don't need to know words, because the important things can be communicated without them. Perhaps we don't need words either. Even Master Laguna was not very good with words. Same. His communication skills were horrible. Same. But we still understood desperately what he wanted to say. How eager he was to save Helene. His eyes, more than his words, told us this. That is all I have to say. Why are you out building a statue of him? I thought you will understand. We believe that Master Laguna has a special something. That something is the power to attract people. I know what the word for that is. We still don't know what it is, so we decided to build a statue of him. We felt that we may have come to understand why Master Laguna is so special by doing this. Squall's like, I better not say anything. Please excuse my humble abode. Pleased to meet you. They call me attendant. I feel like there's some more meaning behind that word, but I won't push. Please wait. Please excuse this awesome ring aquarium. Yeah, for real. Not humble bragging much. I need to pay more attention to the environment, honestly. I've been slacking on that the last few streams, and I really need to get on myself about that. Because there's a lot of cool scenery here that I've just kind of been glossing over. We would like to present you with a gift since you came all this way. I guess I did come out on the elevator. But in Shumi, one must work to earn anything. This is our way. Please assist my attendants in the workshop so that I can present you with a gift. It is where you saw Master Laguna's statue. Yeah, they like fish here. There's a lot of them. A little varieties. I think there's some that are based on real life because I think I've seen that spike fish on the right before. In real life. And it looks like a goldfish. Lionfish? Okay. Little frog. Off to work at the workshop so we can get a quote-unquote gift. I wonder what we're going to do. Is he offering you that? This is a great honor. Shall we get to work? As you can see, Sculptor has the very big responsibility of making this statue. To finish it, Sculptor will need to do additional research on several stones. Sure. Shadowstone, Windstone, Lifestone, Waterstone, and Bluestone. Oh, this is the side quest. When in doubt, examine them carefully. There's a specialist in the village who can help you. So let's start with the Bluestone. Is this it? This stone is blue. What? The sculptor already had it. Okay, 1 down, 4 to go. Please find some windstones. Alright, sure. So we're off to find some stones for the sculptor. I think I remember where some of these are, but not all of them. This kind of just amounts to running around the village and clicking on things a lot. And so, we're off to look for the windstone. It's a chill place. Is this it? This looks like one of them. Okay, we found the windstone. Mooba's just chilling. Sitting on the ground being like, I don't have to work anymore. Here you are. Here's your windstone. Is this it? Yes, this is the windstone. Sculptor needs some life stones now. Alright. I'll have to find some life stones. I actually don't remember what reward this quest gives. Cool. Where would we find a life stone? Now, he does make a dialogue when he gets close to the stone in question that you're looking for, so this isn't going to be that difficult, I think. Because everything's going to be contained within these screens. Is it in the Elder's Village, I wonder? You know, where all the living fish are at? Maybe? It doesn't look like it. Also, what does it take to manage an aquarium of that size? I know that they do it in literal aquariums, but I feel like just owning one of those would be not fun. Oh, is it up here? Must be the Lifestone. Surprised you don't remember the reward? I haven't played this game in 15 years. Okay. It's been a while. Everything I remember from this game is like Disc 1 and some of Disc 2. Now I'm excited for it. I do remember where the Shadow Stone is because I got stuck on it. But I think once I got to this part of the game, it just kind of became a blur of item refinement. Because I was addicted to making things. Some Shadow Stones. Those are up the elevator as we get another salary. Also, while I'm at it, I'm going to use the girlfriends you made. The use of girlfriends made you forget, obviously. You know, you're probably not wrong. Speaking of forgetting things, I want to make Schubert forget an ability. You no longer know this one. Goodbye. And clear up some space for them, since we accidentally learned that. You don't need Guardian Force HP. You don't even get summoned. We're off to find the Shadow Stone. I happen to know what's upstairs. How dare you suggest I conveniently forgot portions of my childhood? It's almost like that's a key part of trauma or something. I wonder what that's a metaphor for. Okay, upstairs we go. Also, fun fact about the Ultima draw point, you can pay 5,000 gold to draw it and then have the draw point be empty. So you have to like actually pay attention and make sure it's stocked. Ouch, yeah. See, it's stocked now. I am going to pay 5,000 for more Ultimas. Because I can. And we'll give those to Sophie. 7 Ultimas. Okay. Neat. What's this? Ulu? More stones. Shadowstone. And back downstairs we go. Please have a seat. Ba-ba-ba. Please exit through the door. Where else am I going to exit? I guess there is multiple ways to exit elevators. It's just most of them are not ways you're supposed to go. The window if you're brave enough. Everything's an exit if you're strong enough. Door. Here you go. 1 Shadowstone. Lastly, we need some water stones. I wonder where we can find water stones. You think maybe it's by the water? Nah, that would be too obvious. Obviously. Frog. Hey there, little buddy. You can see the pixels on it when Squall walks behind it. Love it. Love that for him. I would love to be so smooth-brained that my entire existence is a 3-frame animation. Frogstone. Here's your Frogstone. No, this stone was one put by the pond. Oh. So that was not the correct stone, that's just a rock. We're trying our best. It actually was a frog stone. Okay, where's the water stone then? No frog stone? I know. Like, that's where it should have been, though. Where water stone? Do you have a water stone? Huh? Oh, it's in his sink. Artisan only uses it for washing. It's just a ball of soap. We're just like giving him random items at this point and say being like, hey, is this it? What about this? Just hand him the frog. Hey, is this the water stone? Is this it? Yes, this is the water stone. It's just he's just taking it from us to be polite. It's just a fucking bar of soap. Congratulations. You may go see the elder now. It is a neat bit of lore though that they use the water stone to like wash dishes. It's got that mundane magic caster feel. They just make shit up for Squall to do. Yeah, it's one of those jobs. The elder will now present you with a gift. Elder attendant is having a hard time seeing it. Oh. There's nothing there. I don't see anything. When he holds something in his palm, you cannot even see it. Such is the power of the person who has attained eldership. So what's the gifts? The honor of seeing his hand. These great hands have shoveled the earth, created wonders, and justify his eldership. Oh, we're not into that. Do stop by again. Hey. Please leave it once. Please feel free to stop by anytime. These two are not on the same page. Hold on. We forgot to give you a souvenir. It's embarrassing to present you this silly thing after what we've already given you, but here you are. Received Phoenix Pinion. Alright. Easy, if you're here, we're going to try and use that. Explain what it all meant. I think it was true. He kept his hands concealed since we met him. They're into that. They like hands. They like hands too much. They like hands in a way that's probably analogous to other things that we like. They're pretty advanced. You probably knew that the silly hand thing wasn't going to impress us. And I wanted to treat us kindly. Their kind gesture just came out weird, as you do. You know, because their communication skills are whatever the elder said about Laguna. Norg, on the other hand, showed off his hands. Yeah, he didn't conceal his hands at all. He was all about showing us his hands. What a sham. They probably know. Of course. There was a fierce shrewdness about their eyes, and an unimaginable destiny awaits them. There's no doubt that they know. You should have just said it here, there's nothing. Did not want to give them material things. I wanted to give them a moment of peace. Aw. Sounds like a poor excuse. These people do not mince words. Small moment of silence and then being like, I have an assignment for you. Assist the sculptor in the shop. You will not rest or sleep until the statue is complete. I have an assignment for you. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I have to like allow you to post this in chat. There. You are allowed to post in my chat room. Mercy. So AZ, if you're here, that Phoenix Pinion that we just got, I'm gonna try using it in battle, and I think it might summon something. Also, we just hear him screaming from outside. It was a bit rude. Automod did not like it. Yeah. Okay, so let's run back outside. How much money do we have? 2,000? We can get another Ultima on the way out. Yeah, I did not remember that cutscene at all. That's insane to me. I think I just got so frustrated by the Shadowstone that I just forgot about the rest of it. Would anybody like to see me summon Phoenix? Assuming I remember how to do this. Please exit through the door. Oh, yeah. So earlier I was talking about the Phoenix Pinion, and we're going to grab some Ultimas. Found a draw point. Quistis. 12 Ultimas. So we have a fair bit of those now. So if we go to item, where's it at? Where's our Phoenix Pinion? Oh, we have the Sorcerer's Letter. Adia's Introduction Letter. Cannot use. Phoenix Pinion. When used in battle, ... something happens. Alright. Let's junction item ability to somebody, and we'll use it in battle. I kind of gave it away. We are going to be summoning Phoenix. That's it. That's what we're doing. We're summoning Phoenix. Hi. Hello. Junction. Squall. Ability. Item. Here we are. This is the real reason that you come to Shumi Village. I didn't remember where you got this, and I thought it might be here. So we're going to ignore the pretty horse. And we're going to kill Quistis. I'm not going to cast Ultima on myself. That feels awful. Can I mug Quistis? Has nothing. Come on. And now Quistis is dead. And so, we're gonna wait for Squall's turn. And then we're gonna go to item. And Phoenix Pinion on Mesmerize. Weird. Why does it target them? Hide the UI. Hide my face. Here she is. Rebirth Flame. Hidden Summon Phoenix. And that was her. And you'll notice that Quistis revived. So you might be wondering why I wasted that on a random encounter, and the reason that I did so is that now, every time we are going to get a game over, there is a chance that Phoenix will show up and revive all of our party members. And then continue the fight. So that's that summon. Shit? Yeah. And that's Phoenix. I think we've showcased 2 out of the 3 hidden summons at this point. Maybe there's 4, I don't quite remember. I didn't mess with Chocobo World at all, so there might be summons that even I haven't seen. We did it. And so now we're gonna go to Fisherman's Horizon. And I think we do that by going... I think we might actually be going the wrong way. I don't remember how to get to Fisherman's Horizon because there's there's a top and a bottom. Phrasing. Off we go. Yeah, it usually is. Oh, you know, unless you're boring. And then Fisherman's Horizon, I think, is what's going to let us walk to Esther. A lot of just driving around. I will be honest, I am kind of looking forward to not having to drive this garden around. It is cumbersome and slow. It's not the best handling vehicle on the road. Or on the ocean, for that matter. Alright. I think, yep, here it is. Fisherman's Horizon. Let's not crash into it this time. Let's just dock into the side, like so. Let's go, Renoa. Let's go meet Alone. Alone will bring us together. Sorry, everyone. I can't go on like this. It's a bit far, but we'll make it. So we're going to just walk to Esther by ourselves. This poor broken heart. It's pretty far. Didn't think it would be this far. What am I doing? Go to Esther, find Alone, talk to Alone. But there's no guarantee that everything will be resolved. Even so, I sure have changed. I wonder what everyone's doing. They're probably laughing at me, or maybe they're angry. What do you think? To tell you the truth, I worry too much about what the others think of me. I hate that side of me. That's why I didn't want anyone to get to know me. I wanted to hide that side of myself. I hate it. Squall is an unfriendly, introverted guy. It made it easy for me when people perceive me that way. That's a secret between you and me. Got that? Oh, Squall. Renoa. Squall, you're late. I mean, I fucking knew he was coming here. Is the princess still asleep? She might wake up with a kiss from the prince. Teasing him. Is that why you came all the way out here? You're going to Esther, right? We're coming too. We're Adia's escort. Let us be on our way, Squall. We're all planning to go to Esther too. We shall leave as soon as we're ready. What business do you have in Esther? I must go see Dr. Odine. You can't remember. Tell me more. You know the famous Odine brand, right? That's all Dr. Odine's work. When it comes to knowledge about the sorceress, he's number one. Why do you need to see him? Sorceress Ultimisia is alive. She's able to take control of my body at any time. If that were to happen, I would once again bring terror. I, too, value my well-being. I want to protect myself. If it were possible, I would like to rid myself of the sorcerer's power. Dr. Erdine may know a way. He may be able to save me. Alright. And let's all go to Esther. They're back. Two of them went to take a look. How's it going, Squall? Is Renoa still asleep? She's so cute when she's asleep. Aww. Can we make it to Esther? Are you blushing? Aww. Squall's blushing. Selfie, don't make Squall angry. Esther's on this continent, right? It's supposed to be huge. I don't know why I can't seem to find it anywhere. I couldn't find it up north or south, so let's try going east. And so, if you look at the party menu screen, we have a new party member. Look who it is. It's Adia. Adia goes in our party right there. And then Zell, you're kind of our backup, so we'll bring Irvine. And we're going to go ahead and give Adia a guardian force. We'll give her Shiva. She seems like the kind of person who would use ice magic. If you catch my drift. Now I do want to give her something to junction to her attack stats. I guess we can give her some spells from Renoa. We'll take some Curagas. We'll take some Blizzaris. And we'll take some Asunyas. And that'll be the magic that Adia can use. And just like that, we have another party member. Well, well, well. If it isn't the render texture error. So you'll notice that we don't really have anywhere that we can go. We just have a dungeon to go through. I'm going to save the game real quick. And I want to show off Adia in combat really quickly. And I'm going to do that by running around a bit. That is the most broken I think I have ever seen this game. Alright, we found a Mesmer. A lot of horses in this game. Oh god. Yep, so there's Adia. We're going to bring her to low hit points. Hey Adia, remember when we hit you all the time? Let's do that again. Has nothing. So that, we can see what her limit break is. Sorcery. Ice Strike. Hide the UI. Hide my face. $3,793. Squall's just gonna pretend like he didn't see that. Oh, I got some healing mail. What does healing mail do? Get a high potion. Okay, my inventory is in desperate need of sorting. Healing mail, where are you at? Okay, seriously, where is it? Healing mail, it is. GF plus... Okay, so we don't care about that. Seems like a rare item we can refine, though. So we're off to look for Esther, with Adia in our party. What's the worst that could happen? I don't see a city. Looks like we are in for a long trip. Everything will be alright. We'll be by your side all the way. Thank you, Zell. But remember, you must stay alert even in my presence. As long as I can be myself, everything will be fine. But if Ultimisia gets inside of me again, you all know what to do. Did I miss something? What's wrong? Come on, we're all in this together. We're gonna bring back Renoa. It's like a picnic. We're gonna have fun. Squall saying, somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me, but also that if you mention bad things, they'll come true. Let's not talk about it anymore. Party looks good to me. Actually, I think we might want to have a spellcaster in our party, so I'm going to switch out Irvine for Quistis. That's not what I meant to do. I can't switch because I'm not at a save point. Alright, well, I guess we have Irvine. Sounds good to me. That is a big dinosaur bone. And combat encounter. So we got a bunch of physical attackers. And then also Squall. What is that? It slapped us. Lefty and righty. Sunya haste bio. Blind drain slow, shell protect. And just attack it physically a bunch. And couldn't steal. We have a bunch of physical attackers. And now it's going to start casting Protect on itself. This might be a good time to summon a Guardian Force, actually. And couldn't steal. Oh, that is a model stretch. He has a timer over his head. Something happens when it counts down to 0. They're casting Draw on me. They stole my arrow, and now they're casting it. They stole my magic! Hey, when you draw, that's cheating. Don't do that. Yeah, enemies are ramping up a bit. We're gonna just limit break this guy. Yeah, you know what, buddy? Eat Gunblade. Alright, Tornado Zone. Let's go. Now what happens when you suck up a bunch of things out of the ground? Get out of there. Get out of there. You don't need to hide in there. It looks so broken. Alright. These things have some hit points. Stop. Alright, this is starting to scare me a bit. Don't stop it, Tia. She just got done living her best life. I'll haste her. Guess I'll summon it again. I wasn't expecting it to have this many hit points. And summon the wind, summon Shiva, and then I guess self-heal. Oh, they're breaking out the big magic if they're breaking out stops. Alright. Sure, I didn't need to do anything anyways. Making ninjutsu hand signs at us, and then stretching their faces really long. Alright. They just summon a bunch of guardian forces. Level scaling starting to get to be a bit much. Somebody had Ultima, and I think that it's... I think Squall has some also, but he's kind of stopped at the moment, so... Did one of them die? Yes. The head is dead. Now we can Tornado Zone it. These guys are tough. Yeah, that's right. Get into the vacuum cleaner. What are you gonna do without your head? Huh? You gonna slap me a bunch? Yeah, that's right. So many hit points. Okay, they're just stealing magic from us. Stole a Kiraga. That's not very nice. That's 4,000. That's 4,000 recovered hit points! You bastard! How much do you have? Demi. Also, Squelch just kind of stuck in time, I guess. 430. Okay, not a lot. It's like 2,000. Blinds? Alright, they're not playing very nice. I think it's just a Sunya Squall. Just keep attacking with Irvine. Do I have Ultimas? Water, Pain, Death. No, but I have some deaths. I guess we just keep attacking. Don't grab me like that! Oh, I needed to Sunny the blind, that's right. Alright, well we're about to have some problems. One of you has life, don't you? Blind, Drain, and Slow, Shall, and Protect. They don't. Soon you myself. I guess we'll get another Guardian Summon in? It's getting a bit spooky. Timer's at 1. Okay, it fell over. And now that the timer's at 0, Squall's soul just leaves his body. That's what happens. He's just dead now. I don't think they can curse anymore, so we should be fine. And Irvine is also dead. Alright, well. Have fun soloing this fight, Adia. I'm gonna just heal myself real quick. This is a regular encounter, by the way. Right, he's Protect wore off. Alright. I may call the stream a bit early today if we can find a save point, but we will see. So yeah, just physically attack it until it falls over or we fall over. Come on. Do your best death impression. I can and will use a limit break if we get there. These 195s are not cutting it anymore. I think I'm gonna have to do some item refinement. And slap me. You know what they say. This monster's got hands. There it goes. Alright. It sure does. Got some Wizard Stones and Life Force. That was... Okay, we got some good rewards out of that. Oh my gosh, we learned Strength 20. Irvine does things now. Okay, Magic... Who has life? I don't think anybody does. Do we have any Phoenixes? I don't think so. Well, this is a bit of a predicament. I guess we can put some on Adia from someone. Life. Take all. I'm gonna take your life. No big deal. Cool. And now we throw some high potions out. Okay. Now... I'm gonna steal some flares from this Inferno thing. I don't know who I'm gonna put them on. Fires, Firagas. I think that's all we can use them for. Who's gonna learn Flare? Irvine just got... I guess it makes sense for Adia to have them. Yeah, you can have some flares. And Chunction... Magic... So we actually gained some attack from that. I'm gonna cast one just to see what it looks like, though. And then Irvine just learned a Strength Up ability. Yay, look at you! You can actually do some damage now. Now, what did you have equipped again? This guy. Okay. Absorb or more Strength? Absorb costs less to learn. So the enemies here are kind of strong. It's a little intimidating. There's a lot of dead fossils here. Oh. We got a combat encounter on the same frame that we got our... Oh, it's one of these guys again. It's just the face this time, though. So because it's undead, we can actually cast Kiraga on it. I think. And it'll do damage. I lied? That's not how that works. Couldn't steal. We're gonna just attack it physically. It doesn't have its hands. It's gonna be weaker. 185. It's a bit more. The hand did heal itself. That is true. Might actually throw the flares on Irvine since he has the strength percentage. I think that would make more sense. He's sighing at us. But before we do that... Oh, we stole 2 lightweights, whatever that is. Here's what flare looks like. It exploded. That's a lot of damage. Okay. It did kind of hurt wasting one of those, but we're fine. We're gonna be fine. I could have sworn it was an undead enemy. I guess not. Who knew I had such explosive power in my teeth? Yeah, I mean... something dragons, you know? You'll learn it when you're older. Alright, it's dead. I'm gonna actually give Irvine the flares, and then he's gonna know flare bullets and can shoot people really hard. And we got Vitality on Shiva, look at that. Look at that, it's all coming together. We're learning abilities. Magic. Exchange. Give Irvine your flares, please. Thank you. And then you... Conjunction. Your Kiraga's back. And Irvine, you... can throw your flares on it. And then with the percentage strength, you should do some more damage. Yep. Cool. And we got our salary. Look at all of these bones. No, it's just the hands this time. Those two were looking for each other. Two life rings. Ow. So they seem like they're a lot stronger when they're in the same group together. Reflect? Okay. Good thing we're not casting any spells. Quake. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Oh god. That's all of my hit points. Oh, oh I'm scared. Yeah. Ow. That kinda hurt. What do I do? I guess I wait for Adia to get life and then we... Oh. This makes it easier. Let's just do that. Wait! Let's reflect. Wait, it doesn't matter till limit break. Never mind. And then we'll just heal her real quick. While we do 4,000 damage. That hurt. Okay. I think we're fine. We can bring Irvine back to life and then be fine. Magic. Life. Irvine. Magic. Kira. And then you're just gonna wait for him to be alive. Yep, just like that. Yeah, these enemies don't fuck around. Kinda like wanting to get to a save point. Meteor! Alright, this is a cool spell. Here's what it looks like. We might die from this. Irvine's dead again. Ow. Why are your spells so good? Alright, well... I guess, you know, it's your funeral at this point. Jeez, oh. Why do they have it? That is level scaling. Not even once. Yeah. That thing is resilient, actually. Alright, I'm gonna spend one more turn trying to get Irvine alive. Quake, alright. Maybe not. Irvine's dead body bouncing around. Alright, here, how about we do this? We're gonna cast Life, and then we're gonna Dark Side it and hope it dies. How's that sound? 684. Okay, it's dead. Phew! We get the experience. Ow, those hurt. Rune Armlet, though. Encounter half. I might throw that on, actually. Encounter half. Yeah, let's fight less often. I'm okay with that. And then, if I go to Guardian Force and learn, I can now learn Encounter None, which gives me no encounters if I equip it. Real quick, Irvine is learning off of this guy, right? So, what do I even learn for him? We're learning Absorb. I feel like Absorb's not gonna do anything. We just die in one hit. That's, problematic. Is there another Strength Guarding Force that you can actually learn? That no one's using at the moment? No. Spirit. Okay. You do less damage this way, though. Do we just accept the fact that Irvine is the glass cannon? We might just accept the fact that Irvine is the glass cannon. But we don't have a lot of life spells either. Glass cannon? Glass cannon. Okay. The chat has decided. Irvine, you are the sacrifice. Also, what's going on in the horizon, I wonder? Okay, it's just the face. We're okay with that. Hit it very hard. Yeah, that right... Left or right hand? I don't know. Their left, my right. Or, yeah, their left, my right. Those some strong-ass spells. We should probably also at some point check out what these items that we're stealing do. I know what the life rings do. This is with Encounter half, by the way. Stare. He's confused. Spin in circles, why don't you? Let's cast Disunya on him since he's inflicted with everything. And then just hit it extremely hard. So what I want to do today is I want to get to a save point, I want to mess with our item refinement a little bit, and then I want to call stream. we gotta get through these screens first before we do that. Okay, it's dead. Level ups all around. And some ability points while we're at it. Squall's at 2,000 hit points now. How do I go up here? Don't quite know. I don't know how to get up there. This place is called the Great Salt Lake, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna run from this combat encounter, I think. Yeah, I don't like fighting the hands. They are a bit terrifying. Thank you. I guess we just keep running forward. Okay. So many skeletons. Oh, shit! That's a boss. We haven't saved in a while. Oh, no! Uh-oh. Alright. An undead monster. Use recovery-related magics and item. Alright, I have an idea, but first, what magic do you got? Cura is soon to spell. Why does an undead monster have Cure? Let me cast Life on it. And I'm gonna mug it. Miss. Alright, Power Wrist. So we're gonna cast Curaga on it. That's 600 damage. And now we can do 2,000 damage per cast. Alright. Irvine's dead. Raise your hand if you're surprised. It's okay. I'm gonna do another attempt at life on it. Irvine can just be dead this fight. It's fine. Miss. Alright. So we're gonna haste ourselves to try and outpace it, and then just spam Curagas on it, and that's the strategy. Glass cannon, wind glass. Ow. Hopefully this doesn't go too long. Because I'm gonna cast Regen on it, actually. That seems like a funny, mean thing to do to it. Here, heal over time. Why don't you? Yeah, 550. Eat that. Alright, we do need to keep our health up. Where are my Curagas? Also, I love the little brain skull thing that it's got going on with its face. It's mad about something. I don't know what it means when that happens. I'm a little afraid that I might do something wrong here. What is going on? Oh, it's dead. Alright, cool. That was easy. That was easier than the random encounters. Nice. Yeah, it turns out having late game healing magic to cast on an undead monster is kind of strong. Cool. Everybody's dead. 40 ability points. Shiva learned a useless ability. Whoops. Alright. I am a little upset about that, but it's fine. That's what we brought Crystal Greens for. Just means we lost 40 ability points on that Guardian Force. Amnesia Greens. Please unlearn your health ability. Thank you. Alright. Let's bring Irvine back to life again. I'm sensing a theme with this character now. Irvine wants in on some of those naps that Zell's been taking. Alright, let's run this way, because I think the boss is where we were supposed to go. What's over here? This is a save point. That would have been useful. Alright. So like I said, we're going to mess around with the item refinement system a little bit, and then we're going to call stream for today. So I'm going to see what all we can make out of the items we've got, but first I want to actually look at some of the items that we've gotten to make sure that there's nothing here. So we can make a Guardian Force to learn Strength 40. That's useful. I might actually teach that to Marcus, because we can put that on Marcus and then we can... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now that Irvine is alive again, let's unequip the wind. Sorry. We're going to do it anyways. And then we're going to equip Marcus, who has a health and strength junction. And the reason I wasn't equipping him before is because he's HP focused. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that power wrist that we just stole, and we're going to put it on Marcus. And now he has strength 40, which means that we now have a physical attacker who can learn a strength up command. I'm not going to give him 3,000 hit points just yet. And then if we go to ability, he can also learn strength 40. And so he does more damage and is more survivable now. I want the fights to still have some challenge. We kind of cheesed that last boss, gonna be honest. And then, if we look at the other items that we stole some memorized blades. We have 15 chef knives, which are going to turn into deaths. And what else? Rune armlet, which is not that useful. It's like Spirit 20. Some dragon fins. Bunch of life rings. Healing mail, so I'm curious if that'll refine into anything. And then... Yep, that's about it. So we're going to just go ahead and go down the list of abilities and see what all we can put together. Thunders, arrows, Thundagas, Thundaras. Yeah, bunch of generic thunder magic. Bunch of generic ice magic. We already refined some flares earlier, which is turning out to be very helpful. Kiragas, zombies. Curas, zombies. Kiragas, lives. Which aren't the most useful, but we are running low on those, so I'm gonna actually throw some of those on Squall. And then got a bunch of Curas, and then 30 deaths. Now, this is from our Tonberry grinding. So we're gonna throw 90 deaths on a couple party members and just see if that's something that we can turn into stat junctions. Like that. Time magic. Oh, we got lightweights. So we got 4 lightweights, which will refine into 20 hastes. So we're gonna restock our hastes a bit. And then we got some slows. Doubles. I think I'm actually going to put doubles on Quistis. Although I do think that we needed those for a weapon later. I don't care. We'll find more. Sleeps, silences, softs. We can turn antidotes into bios. Breaks, blinds, echo screens, berserks. 10 meltdowns. Okay. So we actually want this. We'll put this on Quistis and Selfie. Meltdown is a spell I was talking about earlier. And then we got 20 Confuses, which we don't care about. Recovery Medicine. Turn those into High Potions, Phoenix Downs, High Potions, Mega Potions. Ammo Refinement. Fast Ammo, Demolition Ammo. I'm gonna actually make some of those. Just to have them. Normal Ammo. Yep. And then Mid-Magic Refine. We don't really have anything I think I care about turning into Mid-Magic. Oh, we have a bunch of thunders still. Get rid of those. All of this early game magic from the beginning of the game that we're not using anymore. Cool. And now our characters are a little bit stronger and our spells are a little bit better. So, I'm going to save the game in the Great Salt Lake, and then we're going to continue our journey to Esther on the next stream. I thank you all for being here for part 12 today. I'm glad we could get the chat fixed. I'm actually curious if this one's also broken. It is not. Okay, it was literally just the one screen. Got it. Alright, alright. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care, and I'll see you all again on Monday. Bye-bye.